I am here in Kansas City shooting another commercial with the good old Patrick Mahomes, and I'm outside of Elite Comics, right outside of the city. They say it's the best shop in town. Let's check this bad boy out. Here we go. Let's check it out. And Elite Comics, Kansas City. Look at all those great stories and comics coming around. There's our fabulous owner, or at least the guy at the shop. Look at that. Bad. Yeah. And what's your name, friend?
William.
William.
34 years right here on the corner.
34 years on the corner here, guys. Check out this.
August.
Wow, check it all out. What a great shop. Even got a little KC pride here. There's Supergirl. Love it. Ooh, that Eric Draven is so good. Look at this spread. First of all, Indiana Jones. Amazing. Then look, they got the spinner racks, comics for kids, all the fun stuff here. I love some of these old school things. Look at this. The Golden Book with Keanu Reeves. I'm going to be picking that one up for my littles. And ladies and gentlemen, that is an original Jack Kirby. Wow. Obviously the greatest of the greatest. And then look at this great selection they've got here of omnibuses. I've become a big fan of these. It's a great way to dig into the stories that I might have missed or need to re-explore. I love this. Wow, look at these absolutes. This Grant Morrison one, gorgeous book. Wow. Even more of the omnibuses. Nice. Now this is an interesting setup. I used to go to a comic shop that did this. They lay out all of that week's comics out here face up on the counter so you can just walk down and build the stack. I like doing it that way. I like the back issues here. We're starting out with some old faces here, Action Comics on down the line. Love that. And then here we go. It even gets even deeper. There we go. Look at these guys. Back issues galore. And there's something fun about diving through these and finding that rare book. See the Tomb of Dracula. Look at this gorgeous piece here. And ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Though covered in some great comics, fully functioning Spider-Man pinball. Holy cow. Look at the detail on this game. Old school. You feel like you went back into the 70s or 80s to play this game. Man, I love that. Now this is the wall of all the new stuff coming down the line here. I like it all front facing. None of this stuff in stacks, all clear so you can see the titles. Great way to get into everything. Gosh, I never stop loving this series. Now we're getting more into my world, Tigress Island. Guys, if you're not reading this, it's absolutely fun. Youngblood. You know, I'm such a Liefeld fan here. This is a great series. Ooh, The Hab. Listen, this was fantastic. Joshua Dysart is delivering this series. It's a really quite an amazing thing. I did a video about it here. Exquisite Corpses. Now this is cool. This one comes with the collectible cards. I've been getting those. Very cool setup. Here we go. Death Fight Forever. I picked this up on Kickstarter in a hardcover edition, but now the single issues are out. Now check this out. This shows there's depth of story. This is from Magnetic Press or Claw, French comic book. Absolutely an amazing series. Kill or Be Killed, Ed Brubaker. If you haven't picked this up, you absolutely should. Hitman. Now this shows some real taste. I just went through this. Garth Ennis was recommended to me by John Longsbox. What an unhinged story like nothing else. I'm all about the figurines here. Look at these great statues. Just love them. Brings the characters to life in a whole new way. Check out this incredible wall of the high-priced books they've got here. Beautiful there. Conan the Barbarian here. You can see that, #1, gorgeous. Submariner, #1, wow. I love coming to local shops. I love the feeling of coming into a comic book store. Anywhere I do it in the world, there's something unique and special about them. Each one has their own flavor and taste, which is reminiscent of the owner. That makes them so fresh. And here's what I'm buying here today here. First of all, Tyler Kirkham's Final Boss. I mean, I had to walk away with this trade paperback. I backed this when he did this on Indiegogo, and it's a great title. It's just all out epic action fighting video game style stuff here in this incredible Tyler Kirkham art. It's really hard to be upset about what he delivers. Here's something that I keep hearing is so spectacular. This is DC's finest. They're Western stories. Now, I'm a massive fan of cowboy comics and of cowboy storylines, which I feel like there's never enough of. And to go back to the roots here and to see all these incredible stories from Top Guns, The Son of Tomahawk, Weird Western, all these incredible tales. I can't wait to dive in. This is getting read on the plane home. And then look what else I got here. I got Red Roots. Now this is, I think, one of the most fabulous creators, Lorenzo De Felici. If you haven't read his past book, that it was this incredible thriller set in a world where color played a factor into it. This is the new drop from him, and I can't wait. The reviews are insane. Anything he does, highly worth reading. And check this out here, Swamp Thing 88. This is Rick Veitch is back here. Now this is one of the great cartoonists kind of ever in American comic books. He is just a genius. I just read his book, Two-Fisted Zombie Tales. What an incredible talent. Now, this is him going back and revisiting Swamp Thing, a story he was going to tell years and years and years and years ago in comics. They never let him get there. And it's this 4-issue arc that sort of wraps up his run and his take on the Swamp Thing, where Swamp Thing meets the Messiah. So interesting take. Maybe there's some concern about sacrilege, but I'm excited to see what becomes of it. Maybe there is a really meaningful take that he's got to offer here. I wouldn't doubt it. And then, of course, I just had to get this because it's this beautiful Daniel Warren Johnson cover. I got the originals, and I love the James Herron cover of this, but I loved this story. It was just so many father and son tales that I really loved. And with this new cover, I had to check it out.